Hello everybody, I'm Sonic and welcome back to Nekopara Volume 1. In the last one, strange things happened that I'd rather not talk about right now, so if you want to go see what that was, go back and watch the other video. With viewer discretion advised, of course, as all these videos are, because this game is getting very weird. So, about this episode, I just recorded like not that long, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and I realized I was not recording, so I'm starting back from the beginning of this chapter, and I'll tell you guys when I have seen up to everything. Nothing amazing happened yet, though, just normal dialogue, so let's get into it. And as I said in the recording that I did not record, they are actually making a Nekopara OVA, which is basically an anime that's just, it's not a series, it's more like a movie in a way, where it's like an hour-long episode, if you will, but it's not like a movie per se. But they kickstarted it, which I donated $15 to. And the Kickstarter raised about a little over $1 million, surprisingly. I can't believe that many people actually like this game. I didn't know it was popular, but apparently it is really popular. So yeah, they're making an OVA. It looks really good. The trailer, if you want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description. The trailer looks super cute, and it's really well animated, so it looks really nice. And for donating $15, I get the OVA when it comes out for free. Which I guess is not really free if I donated, but... and then I get a little Nekopara desktop wallpaper. So that's my reward for the $15. There's some crazy rewards that they were having that were really good, but they cost like $1,000, so... I can't imagine anybody would have donated that much. Then again, somebody I think donated like... at least $1,000 or something for Undertale or something. I don't know. People donate crazy amounts to some Kickstarters, but... Anyway, let's get into the video and get back to where I was before I realized I was stupid. Okay. Roger, give me a sec. Gotta reread all this. Let's see, 2 shortcakes, 2 cheesecakes, 2 fruit tarts. 1 gâteau, 1... whatever that is. 1... I don't want to mispronounce these. I'm so bad with French words, I have no idea how any of them are pronounced. Yep, it's the same as the sales invoice. Whoa. Okay, pat. Okay then, be careful of cars and people and come back safe and sound. Forgot what? There's nothing else. Chocola! This game is getting so weird, like I said. Cute, look, we can't be doing that in the bakery. It's weird. Chocola. No. Well, you could say she was, so, yes. Well, I'm sorry, could we stop with this, please? Why are they called that? It's weird. I'm sorry, I'm not that good with these types of conversations, so I'd appreciate it if... I'm sorry, but I'm in the middle of work. Cashew here must get, like, frequent customers, because this lady apparently recognizes him and knows him well. Oh yeah, in the OVA, by the way, you get to see Cashew's face. If you ever wanted to see his face, since you only see, like, his hair and the bottom of his chin or something at some point. But, he has a face. Somehow, I never thought I'd get to see it. But it is there. And, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that if you don't remember, I do know his name is not pronounced Cashew. That's just what I call him, because it's dumb. Okay, phew, they finally left. We had a brief pause after those guests left. I'm not very good at talking about my romantic affairs like that. After all, since I was young, the only thing I've done has been making Japanese sweets. I was exhausted from trying to figure out how to respond to them. Yeah, got it, thanks. What are you so angry about, Vanilla? I don't know why, so that's why I'm asking. Are you hungry or something? If you are, you can have a slice of cake. Just why are you bringing up Chocola? She doesn't really get upset often. Aside from her desperately yelling, I'm hungry sometimes. Oof, that face. I'm not ogling anybody. Hey, that's a false accusation. Just when was I ogling them? Oof. So weird. Vanilla folded her arms and snorted. A horny pastry puffer, she says. There's an unpleasant sound to those words. Yeah, don't know why. Not flirty. I got it. I'm not flirting, so it's okay. Actually, I'm really not very good at stuff like that. It's just a misunderstanding, don't be mad. Isn't humph an angry sound, though? It was a false accusation to say I was fooling around with Chocola. Once I put everything Vanilla is saying together, it sure seems like you're jealous, huh? Sorry, I'll be more careful next time. I got it. I'm sorry. I'll act with more restraint. I got it, okay, there. Vanilla puffed out her cheeks as I patted her on the head. Even Vanilla gets jealous, huh? I thought she was more carefree than this, though. I guess it's to be expected since despite being always together, Chocola hasn't been paying much attention to her recently. I need to be more careful as their owner. Come to think of it. Are you in heat yet, Vanilla? No, that's not what I mean. I'm just concerned about your physical health, okay? Why the face? Well, I guess you're doing fine then. I really was honestly worried, though. Vanilla leveled a chilly glare at me while I was thinking that. Take a sip of my drink. Nekopara. Okay. Apple juice. Yum. Okay, what now? Hey, Chocola, mind watching the store for a bit? Vanilla, I need your help in the kitchen. She won't let it go. Just what kind of hunch is that? It seemed that she was still holding a grudge. It looked like she told Chocola something earlier, too. In any case, I needed to lighten things up. I thought I'd start to slowly teach you how to make a cake. No. Can you stop it with that nonsense? Yeah, Cashew and I get each other most of the time throughout this game. Never mind. I just love how I call him that. As always, she was quite the actress. There wasn't really a reason for her to regret anything, though. Well, in all seriousness, I have no qualms with Chocola being a poster cat girl. But I don't think making cakes would suit her. Vanilla was the right cat girl for the job. It'd be great if she's interested, but it'll be fine even if she messes up. So, well, that's how it is. I'll start by teaching you how to make some simple dough, okay? It's happening! Whoa. I love how they say all their actions out loud. It's so weird. It seems like she's more into it than I thought she'd be. We don't have that kind of customization available. Why that in English? We don't make them one at a time, so it wouldn't work out. Enough about customizations. First, the basics. While she gave a half-hearted response, she measured out the ingredients very carefully according to the recipe. She was quick to learn the names of the kitchen tools and how to use them, and remembered what I taught her without uttering a single complaint. You really take on things quickly, Vanilla. Okay, this is where I realized that it wasn't recording, so we're back to it being blind. Sorry about that. Honestly, you're a lot more skilled with your paws than I thought. They're hands! They are not paws, they are human hands. She puffed out her non-existent chest proudly. The chest on that uniform might be too high a level for Vanilla. Well, she picked it out herself, so I guess she didn't mind too much. Maybe she was trying to show off her slightly lacking chest. What? That trivial thought crossed my mind for a brief moment. Hope you weren't staring at it the whole time, Cashew. Is that so? First time I've heard that. True. Now that you mention it, you're right. It was more like neither of us were the type to come up with snappy retorts. Vanilla also wasn't the type to talk about herself much either. I realized that I hadn't heard much about her. She smiled with her usual tone of voice. If that's what makes Vanilla most comfortable, then I'm fine with that. That was without a doubt. It was without a doubt, yet. Do you dislike it when I bother you, Vanilla? She tilted her head to the side and blinked a few times in confusion. Furrowing her brow, she put a hand to her chin as she thought. Then she hit her palm with her fist and looked over at me. What? You really need to quit it with these jokes of yours. I lightly bopped Vanilla on the head. She really can't handle serious topics, can't she? I looked directly at Vanilla and returned to the topic at hand. Whoa. I want to be closer to you, Vanilla. That's a terrible choice of words, especially when you get close. Yeah, really close. Not in a literal sense, even though that's exactly what I just did. What I mean is that I want to know more about you and get along with you better. This time I gently patted Vanilla on the head. As usual, she had a baffled expression on her face as she looked up at me. I'm fine with the distance between us right now, but I want to be a better owner, you know? That's why I want to know more about you. I want to understand you better, Vanilla. You're one of my precious catgirls after all, Vanilla. Even with what happened with Chocola, I was concerned about Vanilla. Vanilla was right. I didn't know much about her at all. That's exactly why I wanted to know more. The three of us will always be together from now on, after all. Whoa. So Vanilla could be cute at times, too. She pouted as her cheeks became rosy. Vanilla mumbled as she looked up at me. Perhaps she really does have a really low tolerance for serious matters. Well, I know it's a bit out of character for me, but I wanted to get that out in the open. At the very least, I wanted to tell you how I feel. As an unbefitting wry smile came across my face, I faced Vanilla and spoke my true feelings. I told you, that's not it. That's the most smiley I've seen her ever before. She was absolutely adorable. That true smile. This level of honesty she normally didn't show me was making my heart skip a beat. No, 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 no. I'm having a serious discussion here. This isn't the time for me to be thinking of how cute Vanilla was. Uh-oh. What is it, Vanilla? Uh-oh. Vanilla. Whoa. No. This can't happen again. Hey, Earth to Vanilla. You're really close. I say close, but it was more like she was stuck onto me. Vanilla buried her face in my chest and continued to sniff. This is so weird. Oh, no. She looked up and pushed her face up against my neck. I could feel her body and lips pressed against me, as Vanilla's sweet smell and softness flowed throughout my entire body. Oh, wait, Vanilla. Compose yourself. Oh, did you say Flemen response? What? Well, let's just leave it at Flemen response then. What? Sure. I left it at that. Probably good. This game is so weird. I hope the OVA isn't too graphic or anything. Too lewd. I hope it's more comedy based. Ugh, because that's my favorite part of, well, anything. Wow, so direct. Hey, I told you not during work. Alright, just a bit, okay? Fully charged. Taking out the trash at night. Sheesh, what a handful. Why? What is it, Vanilla? Wow. What? I can clearly sense the spite in that evaluation. You were watching the whole time, weren't you? Yeah, we could tell when she was saying the word stare out loud. I wasn't saying you were slacking off or anything. No, I mean... Never mind. It was obvious that she was staring at me the whole time. Was this some sort of new rebellious phase of hers? I'm not sure Catgirls even have rebellious phases, though. Anyways, the total sales for today is... Vanilla headed towards the register, paying me no heed. Whoa. It's a little weirdly slow for my liking. And close. Yeah, what? The why? Not again. Oh gosh. Vanilla? Wait. You're the one who's pressed against me. Vanilla tilted her head with a perplexed look on her face. I've seen this reaction before. It seems similar to something that had just happened yesterday. Vanilla, could it be that you're... Is there a second trash? Chocola's taking it out right now. This was how Chocolate behaved yesterday. Could it be Vanilla is in heat? The two of them were twins. It wouldn't be strange if they were going through the same stage. They're twins? I didn't know they were related. It isn't at the same level as Chocolate was yesterday, though. In any case, I'll just observe what she does a bit longer. I thought they were, like, friends. I didn't know they were sisters. Why? Why? How long is this gonna go on? Alright, you did well, pat pat. Stop leaving us alone. Chocola is as energetic as ever. That's definitely true. Are you alright, Vanilla? Well, like, how are you feeling? What? Also English. I see, then that's good. Well, she's seeing the same as usual. Chocolate would get visibly dizzy when she was in heat. So I guess Vanilla wasn't in heat after all. I'll be done cleaning up the kitchen shortly. Vanilla, go and help Chocolate. No. Every time this hue comes onto the screen. Vanilla? No! Why? Hopefully she means the smell. Hey, Vanilla? She came up and embraced me from the front, and rubbed her cheek up against mine, speaking in a sweet voice. Hey, Vanilla, calm down, okay? What? Sure happens a lot. No, enough of that. No, when you were studying for the bell exam, I saw an actual phlegm face. Besides, you were the one that said that it wasn't good for your health to hold your urges in while in heat. It's not something to be embarrassed about. I argued with Vanilla. Was being in heat something to be embarrassed about? I didn't think Catgirls felt shame, though. It doesn't seem like it. No! Why the staring from every angle? Oh, Chocola. Whoa. The what? Hopefully this is a normal cat-like thing, and not a weird human-like thing. Okay, it's a weird human-like thing. Isn't this normal for cats? That's just grooming. Whoa. Voicing this must have been so bizarre. Chocola's lips and tongue crept along the nape of Vanilla's neck. Whoa, why? That's an ear, last time I checked. With each wet, sticky sound, Vanilla's body twitched. Don't describe it, Cashew. Cashew's being cheated on in 2 different ways. This is so weird. Hey, Chocola. Okay. At a loss for words, Vanilla cast her eyes downwards. She blushed, breathing in shallow, quick breaths. She was gripping her shoulders as if she were trying to hold something back. Vanilla, is she right? As her owner, I asked Vanilla once more. She looked at me with troubled, upturned eyes. She answered me hesitantly, by bowing her head very slightly. So you really were after all. I did feel it was rather strange. But, excuse me, but if that was the case, then Vanilla really does need to be relieved. No. No, excuse me, Vanilla's health will be affected if I don't do something. So that meant I'd have to do the same to her as I did with Chocola. No! It's weird. No. Even if I am her owner, that wouldn't be the way to... Ugh. No! It's weird! Yeah. Find one of the customers or something. I don't know. That no, that's way creepier. Never mind. Yeah, whoa. Easy there. I suddenly gulped. I was unable to find the right words to say, as I was entranced by the two Catgirls in front of my eyes. Easy with the groans. What's not being taken? Whoa. What is she doing? I don't think I want to know. Hugging. That's what she's doing. She's hugging her. She looked over at me, hoping I'd cut in and rescue her. This is so weird. Vanilla's pure white throat gulped. Ever since Vanilla went into heat, she'd become pretty wild. I gulped just like Vanilla had. This isn't my fault. Weird stuff, you say. That's not Cashew's fault. Blushing, she looked away. Her gaze darted around even more than before, as she stole small glances of me. The two of them were still intertwined together. Chocola looked over toward me naughtily. Whoa, what do you mean, how about you? Creeps me out. How I feel. Of course Vanilla's a precious cat girl of mine too. As long as it's fine with Vanilla, I wouldn't be... No, Cashew, don't give in. She looked at me with ever so slightly dewy-looking eyes, and then looked away blushing. After taking a big breath, she looked me in the eye once again. Whoa. It's so weird. You should. I don't know why I'm protesting it so much. I'm just... If I was the weird fourth guy in the room that has no relation to any of these people, I'd just be in the corner going, no! Don't! Vanilla. Don't ask that. It's creepy. It's a weird question. Okay, that's a lie. Don't be silly. There's no way you're not cute. I might be your owner, but more than that, you're my precious cat girl. I told you that, didn't I? Okay, now that we've gotten that out of our systems, let's just go to bed and sleep and nothing else. She smiled awkwardly, tilting her head. She looked up at me modestly with upturned eyes, as she twiddled her fingers together. Yep, I sure will. Don't look at me like that. Quick hug and then off to sleep. This is not. Oh, whoa. Where are we during this? Why do they dream about Cashew every single night and talk about it in their sleep? They also wear lipstick at night. As they let out sleepy breaths. That's not breaths, that is talking in their sleep. The two of them rested their cheeks against my body. Wait, what? Oh, Cashew's there! I didn't even see! I thought that was the bed! I petted both their heads, each with one hand, and looked up at the ceiling with my mouth still slightly agape. It's a big bed, but I never thought it would actually be useful in this way, too. And here we were, sleeping right next to each other like a big family. That's not a family! That's a creepy... polygamy relationship. Whatever. I murmured that aloud, never thinking this could have happened. Me either! I can't make an excuse about me just going along with it now. From the start, I never intended to make excuses for this, though. As I felt their softness and warmth throughout my body, I pet the two cat girls I honestly cherished. But they're pets. They're legally pets. This shouldn't be happening. It's weird. How do you speak in full sentences in your sleep? This isn't how sleep talking goes. You don't just say what you want in your sleep. And you don't hear the person to respond to it also in your sleep. It's not how it works. It's like sleepwalking. You don't know where you're going. But, it's weird. It's all wrong. Yeah, that's right. Always together. The two of them going meow in their sleep made me burst out laughing. Oh, that's not good while they're sleeping. It was a lot different from what I was expecting, though. Leaving home by myself, becoming independent. Taking up all the joys and hardships by myself, or so I'd thought. I really thought I'd be living all by myself from now on. I'm pretty lucky having precious partners I can connect deeply with like this. Yeah, maybe a little too deeply. A little too deep connection. Maybe you should disconnect just a little bit. Sometimes they make things difficult for me, like when they make mistakes. Or when they're really creepy like this. But in the end, they're cat girls that support both me and the store the best they can. Even though we haven't been together that long, I couldn't imagine a moment without Chocola and Vanilla. It's so bizarre. Why is this happening? I did not think any of this game would be like this. I don't know why. The reviews, if the reviews of this game are any indication, it would have happened eventually. I don't know why I didn't expect it. Apparently the second game is worse than this, so I might not play that on the channel. I'm gonna play Volume 0. Oh, yeah, I am too, thanks. Apparently Volume 2 is a dating sim. Volume 0 is also a thing that's like... I don't know if it's a continuation or a prequel to this game. Given the 0, it might be a prequel, but... So I'll play that, but I kissed both of them gently as they murmured in their sleep, and closed my eyes and drifted off. Am I allowed to make that the thumbnail? I always make the thumbnail the big picture they have in every chapter, but... Shigure, help! You're a weirdly mature little girl, but you can help me with this. Shigure, the first guest of the morning, said that with a straight face like it was obvious and sipped her tea. Huh, but I've really heard that before. Have Chocola and Vanilla do that, please. Come to think of it, I seem to remember seeing that before. Excuse me. I hadn't ever seen them doing stuff in the house. No, being female, there was no way for Shigure to do that with them. Ugh. But Vanilla told me they'd get sick from being in heat. Right, Vanilla? Excuse me. Okay. So you're the one who told them. What? That. You can't just more importantly your way around this, you worthless little sister. Whoa. You're a weird sister. Everybody in this game is weird. Even Cashew. Even though he's the most like me in this game, he's still weird. She doesn't seem to regret anything. Well, I wasn't that angry at her anyway. It seemed as if Shigure was able to see through a lot of aspects of me. Mainly my shame, embarrassment, resentments in particular. Whoa! Why? Don't be dumb. As Shigure sought my lips, I flicked her on the forehead. I don't know, maybe because you're my sister. What? Are we allowed to do this? Isn't this literally polygamy? Don't say that and make it sound like we've kissed before. Shigure put her hands on her hips and puffed out her cheeks. It was really hard to get her jokes. Sometimes as her older brother, I wondered if it's really safe for her to go outside on her own. Even more so because she's a heck of a cute little sister. A little too much. The two Catgirls combed each other's hair, still half asleep. Shigure gazed at them as if they were her very own lovely children. No! Yeah, well, in its own way. That's what I would call it. No. She giggled as if she could see exactly how I truly felt. I did have a bit of uncalled for pride just because I was a little older than her. Oh, thank you. No, that's not the right order. She's starting to creep me out too. Come on now, I couldn't do such things to my little sister. You're always saying silly stuff like that. But it's what you are. Nope. Sorry about that, the phone rang. I rubbed Shigure's head, messing up her hair. She grimaced and scowled at me. Yeah, just do whatever you can in a nice sistery way. Yeah, I get it, thanks. Take this and that too. Why, phone? Okay. She fixed her hair by putting it down. Oh, by patting it down. Yep, she was the same old cute little sister. I would say move in with us, but I feel like weird things would happen. Because Cashew has no self-control, apparently. With a slightly lower tone in her voice, she smiled a somewhat sad and troubled smile. I've caused a lot of problems for you in the past, when I wasn't able to get along with Dad, when I'd practiced my baking in secret, when I left without saying anything. Even after she had realized, she pretended she didn't. She even secretly helped box up Chocola and Vanilla too. It's hard to imagine that Shigure is my little sister, given how bright she is. I'll take good care of Chocola and Vanilla, so you don't need to worry. Come over whenever you want. I rested my hand on Shigure's cheek, filling it with my feelings of appreciation. Shigure responded with a soft smile and by leaning her cheek against my hand. I could feel the softness and affection of my small little sister passing through the palm of my hand as warmth. Whoa. They changed quickly. Combat? Oh, roger that. Sorry, Shigure, I need to do a little bit of preparation to open the store. How old is Shigure? Like 10? She's so weirdly polite. Yep, you could just take it easy. Oop. Whew. This is a long chapter. After being sure everyone had gone down to the bakery to work, Shigure sat on the living room sofa and muttered to herself. Don't call them that, it's weird. They're not, they're friends. This is all weird. No, I'm your brother. Those Catgirls were once just little babies already. Oh, who were once just little babies already. Yeah, that's another thing. If I'm gonna be their partner, aren't they gonna get old rapidly because they're cats? And it's weird because I was like 2 years ago they were like human babies and now they're my age. Doesn't that mean like in 2 more years they're gonna be like 50 years old human wise? Isn't that gonna be strange? Does that not happen? Do they not age past teen years? Knowing that she had done it to herself, she couldn't help but let out an ironic laugh. Oh, yeah, that's sad. You don't need to do that. As if to ask her yearning heart for the impossible. As if to confess to the person she loved who was just nearby. She whispered it out once more. At least instead of me. I can entrust my feelings to those Catgirls instead of a girl I don't know. I'm okay with always staying by his side as his little sister. Breathing deeply to calm her prickling, pained heart, she closed her eyes and leaned back on the sofa. I thought that noise meant she just collapsed. I was a little worried. Well, sure. I won't complain about that. She leapt up off the sofa, giving both her cheeks a quick slap and looked out the window. Whoa. So this must be the end of the chapter, I assume. Right. Yep. Okay. Oh. Are we flying somewhere? Okay, I'm gonna end it here. I don't know what's happening. I'm assuming we're on a plane, but I guess we'll find out in the next episode. This was a weird episode. I'm gonna have to put a big old disclaimer at the beginning of this one. Oof. So, yeah, I'm hoping that's the end of the more sexual part of the game, at least. Because the thing I like most about this game is the lighthearted, cute stuff, and that is a little, way too much for me. And for the channel, because I'm supposed to have a family-friendly channel. But I guess that's what disclaimers are for, and it's in the no kids section, or whatever I called it. So, yeah, I'm gonna do this in the next part, whatever we're doing now. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Sorry if that weirded you out. Sorry if my comments got annoying on it, but yeah, it's weird. It doesn't make sense. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.